What's up, real? Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You are tuning in to Smoking Stories, where we smoke reefer and bring you the latest gossip in hip hop and rap community. Now let's tune in to our latest development. Chicago's deceased rappers' mothers speak on the trauma that followed their son's death and what they can do to curb some of the senseless deaths that have occurred not only in Chicago but throughout the United States. Now let's listen to what they have to say.
Antoine Fields, aka Little Mister, is my son.
My name is Dominique. I'm from the south side of Chicago. My son is Shondell Gregory, aka Tuka.
My name is Lashina, and my son's name is Carlton Weekly, also known as FPG Duck.
My name is Vattie T. Weekly, and I'm from Chicago, Illinois, the South Side. And I am the mother of Ray Ray, Revante Anderson.
Mr. was 25 years old. He was murdered 3/15/19 at approximately 6 o'clock.
Shondell was 15 years old when he got killed. He was standing on the bus stop coming home from school like a normal child supposed to. On January the 12th, 2011, I got a call from him at 6:08 telling me he was on his way home, and I got a call from a detective at 6:14 telling me my son was dead.
Carlton Weekly passed August 4th, 2020. Around 4 o'clock, he was downtown shopping at one of the most prestigious places in Chicago. It's a tourist site, the Gold Coast. And he was shopping, doing what regular citizens do, and was ambushed by two cars who shot him down like a dog in the street, and he was murdered.
My son made his transition when he was 14 years old. It was a Tuesday when he went to bed, but it was Wednesday morning when we tried to wake him up. And when his siblings went to wake him up, he didn't respond.
How do you feel when you see the impact of your son and the name Tuka?
Well, it depends on which impact you're talking about, because I love the positive impact. It's the negative impact that I don't like. It's because my son was 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? How could y'all get a person who was named, he got his nickname from the hospital. They called him Attitude. I shortened it up for Tuka because everybody didn't want to keep saying Attitude, so we called him Tuka. So, I mean, I don't get how that they can feel so intimidated by someone who's 15 years old and want to take a person and be making it to a strand of weed. Or like, how could you go from smoking on Tuka to, I mean, where did that come from? Who smokes on a dead person?
How do you feel when you hear people say they're smoking on your son Tuka?
Oh, sure. Makes me upset. It makes me upset because, I mean, where do the level of disrespect stop? He's already dead. He's not here to do nothing to nobody. He can't intimidate nobody. So, I mean, what is the intimidation coming from? I don't get it. I mean, people are just so cruel out here in this world. I don't understand how people could be so cruel. And he was only 15 years old. My son been dead 10 years. And it's like, I still can't get no type of lenient from nowhere, because every time you turn around, if it's like the upcoming ones, it's the industry people that's already in the industry, and they don't even know my son. They just went off with something somebody else said about my son. It's not fair. It's not fair, and that's why I'm here today, because it's not fair. I'm gonna be my son's voice. I begged from day one when my son got killed that I didn't want no retaliation, no none of this. But yet, and still, it's like, it's just ongoing, and I just want it to stop. I just want it to stop. I just want us to come together as one.
Girl, it hurts me. It hurts me to the core because they're children, okay? Once played before, they all of them are linked in some form or fashion. I don't care how you look at it, who you know, what you know, why you. When I tell you these children, and that's because Chicago is like a little Mississippi. We all are in tune with one another. The kids, the steps there, you know, we started, of course I started young having my children. So my friends, everybody, kids growing up together, but then we broke off. So when we broke off, and again, you got to know that this all was designed. It was all designed. It was all designed. I'm here to tell you, when they knocked them buildings down and started scouting us and putting us, they separated us and made us think that we were enemies. You couldn't go without a bread and butter. I ain't never went hungry. Not in the projects. I'm from 4525 South State Street, baby. You hear me? I ain't never go hungry. Not never. Because where we come from, if I eat, you gonna eat too. Period. And we fought. So, I haven't seen a real good fight in ages. I'm talking about ages. And I had asked a young man, one day we were sitting on the porch at a gathering, drowned, however, but as we were standing there, this big guy walked past, and they was messing with Zay. They say, Zay, dude to get at you. Zay like, man, I ain't finna fight that nigga. That nigga big. I said, Zay, how you know you not gonna win if you don't stand up? I said, put them dukes up, boy, and go get that nigga all you can. He was like, shit, I'm going to get my gun. I said, no, I'm going to take you to the gym tomorrow. And me and Zay went to the gym, and Zay was like, I done released so much energy, Danielle, thank you. I said, you know what? We're going to put the guns down and pick the gloves up. You know, fight. Cause y'all gonna be friends tomorrow, and that's where a lot of that beef come from. It escalate, cause in the beginning they'll fight, tussle, get all their little stuff on out the way, and then they'll be cool the next day. We don't have that. We can't be cool the next day cause y'all in the golden rule and pull that damn gun out. It's sickening. It's sad. It's sad. It has to stop.
What I'm trying to establish now is a round table to bring all the moms together who has lost their children due to the violence, due to the stigma that everybody has on Chicago with the smoking the dead people and disrespecting the dead. Hopefully this movement would stop that and show people's real talent. Because if people stop dying, they won't have nothing to rap about if they're rapping about drill music. So we need to show our talents, other ways, the talents that we know we have. It shouldn't take nobody to die for you to diss them to get leverage or accolades. It never made sense to me.